MSL Championship Cup. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and students of Schaumburg High School, we welcome you as our guests to this match in the home of Saxons soccer. Tonight, the Saxons welcome the Bison from Buffalo Grove High School, coming out of the Mid-Suburban League East Division. Schaumburg and Buffalo Grove are playing this match through an agreement entered into by both schools. The schools are members and have agreed to abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Illinois High School Association and the Mid-Suburban League to ensure the highest possible standards of conduct in their interscholastic athletic programs. We ask that everyone present today demonstrate an attitude of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, no matter what personal feelings of loyalty they may have towards one team or the other. Obscene cheers, the throwing of objects, and verbal indignities directed towards athletes, coaches, or officials have no place in high school athletics. Any spectator not displaying appropriate conduct will be asked to leave the match. Your cooperation is not only expected, but appreciated. Thank you.
Hello everybody and welcome to Gary Schultz Stadium, where we're here for the MSL Championship soccer match between the Schaumburg Saxons and the Buffalo Grove Bison. I'm here sitting beside me with Greg, the assistant coach of the boys soccer, and he's going to go ahead and give us some good statistics and some factual information for the Schaumburg Saxons as well as the Buffalo Grove Bison.
Buffalo Grove has really been on a tear as of late. They've won 3 in a row in 6 of their last 7, and Schaumburg's won 5 in a row in 13 of our last 14. So we should, Rick, see just an amazing game tonight between 2 very well-coached teams.
That's fantastic. Give our soccer fans a good match here. And right now we're getting ready for the coin toss. Referees are going over the rules, and they're going to be looking for that toss to figure out which team is going to have the wind to their back. And the wind is a significant game-changing factor today because it is just very breezy out there.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's got to be at least 20-mile-an-hour wind out there. And in soccer, it really is going to have an impact on both teams. And I think, it's really interesting tactically to see which team is going to want to take the win in the first half. Sometimes you want to defer and go against the wind, and if you can hold your own against the wind, it really makes for a nice second half. So we'll see what the coaches or captains do here when the coin toss is finished. Yeah,
and they're tossing it right now. Actually, it's hitting the ground. Not sure who picked what, but we're going to get the point of the finger.
Looks like Schaumburg won the toss because he's asking the Schaumburg team what they want. So we'll see what happens here.
You got the handshake. Referees are take off their warm-ups. Referee's going to be in green and black, and you can see this right now.
Looks like we're going to do a World Cup walkout here tonight. We've got quite a few fans piling in right now. It's a pretty exciting moment here at Schaumburg High School to be in an MSL championship game at home. So hopefully we get a nice crowd out here tonight, and both teams are really looking forward to their fan support.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like this turnout is very good. You were mentioning something earlier before a pregame. First 500 fans get a free little...
Yeah, they're getting a free little soccer ball with the Schaumburg High School crest on there. Schaumburg is a real nice logo that Coach Mariaskowi put together. And, 500 fans. And, I'm thinking we're going to get that number tonight pretty easily.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like the turnout's good. And I want one of those balls. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Well, teams are lining up right now. Number 30 is the goalkeeper wearing the fluorescent yellow for the Bison. I think Greg was mentioning something. He might be about a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a sophomore goalkeeper for this team, and they're a very experienced team here at Buffalo Grove. They've got 11 seniors on their roster, so you have 2 senior-led teams, Schaumburg with 14 seniors on the roster and Buffalo Grove with 11, so the sophomore being one of the younger players out on the pitch tonight.
Yeah, that's great. And a couple all-conference players off Schaumburg, too. One was, I think, number 11 you mentioned?
Yeah, Jesse, I don't think they've completed the last year, Jesse Lopez, number 11, was an All-American player, which he's our first All-American player in the history of Schaumburg High School, and having him back for his senior year has been quite a nice thing to watch out there on the soccer field.
Beautiful. We'll get ready for the lineups and the anthem coming up next.
Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. Coming into this evening's contest with an overall record of 12-5-2, here are the Bison from Buffalo Grove. Starting in goal is sophomore, number 30, Daniel Sempek. A junior forward, number 2, Colin Dikorsky. A senior defenseman, number 5, Cristobal Damian. A senior midfielder, number 6, Alexis Alvarez. Senior midfielder, number 11, Hector Herrera. Senior defenseman, number 12, Ryan Drum. Senior forward, number 13, Colin Doyle. Junior defenseman, number 22, Tyler Neiman. Junior midfield, number 23, Alex Alfaro. Senior defenseman, number 24, Hans Haller. And senior forward, number 25, Drew Browner. The Bison are coached by Mr. Brad Abel, assisted by Dan Caldera, Pat Doodle, and Dave Hubbard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, entering tonight's contest with an overall record of 16-2, here are your starters for your Schaumburg Saxons. Starting in goal, a senior, number 1, Edgar Avila. A junior defenseman, number 22, Andrew Bird. Senior defender, number 18, Nico Davis. Senior forward, number 10, Alexis Flores. Junior forward, number 8, Eddie Gomez. Senior midfielder, number 11, Jesse Lopez. Senior defender, number 3, Mike Marino. A freshman forward, number 2, Nick Marino. A senior defenseman, number 5, Chris Malesio. Senior defender, number 21, Andrew Ralston. And a senior midfielder, number 13, Jason Shue. The Saxons are coached by Mr. Hamid Mariaskoui, assisted by Brad Stevens, Declan Lynch, and Jordan Sandberg. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. In presenting our nation's colors this evening, we'd like to welcome Sergeant First Class Burgess, Staff Sergeant Hewitt, Staff Sergeant Castillo, and Staff Sergeant Martin. And singing our national anthem this evening is Schaumburg senior vocalist, Melissa Wickland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flames, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
is an excellent anthem with the color guard and the singer. She did a fantastic job.
Yeah, she comes out and does a lot of our football games as well. So she's used to doing that and does a great job for the Saxons.
Sure does.
It's fun watching those starting lineups because the Schaumburg has 2 brothers on the team this year. There's a freshman player, Nick Marino, and his older brother, Mike Marino. One's a freshman and one's a senior. So it's kind of fun to see those 2 guys playing at the same time. Nick was moved up from the JV team this year, so he's really made an impact on the varsity.
Wow, that's great. Schaumburg's in their little huddle right now and kind of getting ready for this big championship game. I always love championship games, watching the best of the best play. It's always a thrill. It's always exciting. You never know what to expect. We got, you know, a lot going on here, especially with that win. I'm going to mention that a few times. And, you know, with soccer, when you put that ball up, man, and that wind could take it, it could be a factor. It's kind of adds that extra oomph for the game, if you will. You can see the moon, too. It's a light crescent moon. I just kind of noticed that out of the corner of my eye. Kind of a nice, eerie look of the night, but the weather is approximately 61 degrees, probably about 20 mile per hour winds, and got the Bison in their little huddle going through their group chant, and Schaumburg's already lined up, so we'll kind of see what happens.
Yeah, this game is really the true spirit of the MSL Cup because you have both teams with identical records in the MSL at 10-1 and 0, and you couldn't ask for a better matchup. That, without question, the 2 best teams in the conference this year.
Schaumburg wearing the white and the black shorts, and the Bison are in the orange and the white shorts. Bison will be kicking it off to start off the first half. Referee's getting everybody situated. Checking his watch for the time. We're underway.
I think these first 5 minutes are going to be pretty exciting. Both teams trying to figure out what the other team is doing. That's Jesse Lopez there on the ball. He's the All-American from last year.
Yeah, he's quick. You can already see kind of his speed. Nice pass through.
Jason Shue really handles the ball well in the middle with Jesse. They complement each other real well.
Yeah, good chemistry. Have they been playing a while?
Yeah, they've been playing for the last 4 years on this team. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure Jesse was in the area. I know Jason's grown up in Schaumburg. This is what Schaumburg wanted to try to get early. Their offense established in Buffalo Grove's end of the field.
Throwing for Schaumburg.
You'll see 2 different styles on the throw-ins too. Buffalo Grove is just very dynamic with their long throw-ins. Schaumburg doesn't really throw the ball very long. They try to keep it short and move the ball around a little bit with their feet as opposed to their hands. Beautiful punt.
That's a nice save by the Bison keeper earlier. Daniel. Little controlling match in the center of the field there, trying to establish the control of the ball. Looks like the Bison are working hard for it.
The thing you'll see is both teams defensively are just very, very solid. It's going to be tough to score goals in this game. I'd be surprised to see a high-scoring game, but you never know in the game of soccer.
Yeah, say that again. Well, these 2 teams are trying to feel each other out. Like Greg was saying, the first 5 minutes are going to be crucial, so we'll kind of see how this evolves. Right now, it's kind of in the middle of the field. Nice long throw-in. Playing along the lines. Sending the cross up, no whistle. Play on.
You see that big, strong clear by the defense of Buffalo Grove. They just get the ball up the field very quickly. Where Schaumburg will look to do short little passes to move the ball. BG doesn't waste any time. They just play it up the field as quickly as they can. Just 2 completely different styles of soccer.
Yeah, it's going to make an interesting match. For all you viewers, going to be really in for a nice treat. Nice moves by Jesse. Sending his center forward.
Alexis going for the ball, but looks like a foul on Alexis going Buffalo Grove's way here. You can hear the Buffalo Grove coach telling him to not play it near the Schaumburg's best player. You don't want to give up the ball in that area of the field to a kid that dynamic.
Yeah, you could say that again. And you could get his tell on his footwork and his speed, and his athleticism.
Look at that kick. I mean, he just bombed that thing 65 yards.
Without any problems and against the wind.
Looks like he's a team captain, too. He's wearing a captain's arm badge.
Trying to settle it down over there. Jason Shue.
It's a great night out here. You don't normally see cheerleaders out for a soccer game, and you got them supporting the team as well and getting the fans into the game. You got a bunch of super fans here for Schaumburg all together at the left side of the stadium over there. It's a nice night for soccer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night weather-wise, and it's a really nice to see a good turnout like this. The stands are populated well. It's been a beautiful October weather-wise, not to be off the subject, but been a nice treat. For,
No, we're not complaining, are we?
No. No.
This is where BG is dangerous. Give up the ball in the middle field and they counterattack with some numbers. It can be very dangerous. Someone open, 25's open on the left side there momentarily. And it's a throw in for Schaumburg.
The 25 on the Bison is Drew Browner. He looks like he likes to stay open a lot, working that left side.
He's their top goal scorer this year, from what I understand. He's really had a great season. I want to say he's got something in the area of 14. Yeah, he's got 14 goals this year. And they tend to play with only one player up top most of the time, so they like to hit him quickly and have him try to do the damage early.
I was just going to say that it's weird for him to be out there with 4 Saxon defenders back there. So it's like 1-on-4, but like you were saying, probably that good.
Yeah, now Colin Doyle, their other forward up top, he plays kind of like a withdrawn forward. He's number 8 out there. He will come and add to the attack, but he kind of makes sure things are stabilized first, and then he'll push forward.
Nice back pass to the legs. Got caught up. That was by Alex Afaro.
Somebody lost a shoe out there.
It's like seeing a shoe on the side of the road. It's like, how do you lose a shoe and you don't know you lost it? My wife always says it. It's kind of weird. Well, the ref's letting him play on. You see, letting it kind of be a little edgy.
But both teams are pretty clean soccer teams. You won't see either of these teams making any type of egregious fouls or anything like that. They're both well-coached teams, and they play a fair game. It will get physical. Don't mistake me.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's more of a skill set play.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see these teams playing late in the season this year. To be 10-1 in the Mid-Suburban League is quite an accomplishment in itself. It's a powerful league, so both of these teams deserve to be here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. Oh, nice cross going up the keeper. Just coming out to feel it.
Yeah, it's good for the keeper to touch the ball early in the game. You don't want to have to stop a point-blank shot for your very first save of the game. So it was a nice job by Semprock there making that save. Look at that kick again.
Yeah, it's amazing. Nice header. Nice control. I believe that's Jesse again.
Yeah.
Nice ball, playing the ball on the line. Takes it back to the defender. Looking for a cross, there's not enough muscle.
And that's what BG wants. They want Schaumburg to make a mistake in the middle of the field, because this is where they'll become very dangerous. They'll bring the defender up, and he'll just bomb this ball into the box. And this is where BG is extremely, extremely dangerous. You'll see them put all their boys into the box here.
That's an interesting way to play.
Yeah, Ryan Drum is behind the ball here. You'll see, if he wanted to put this thing on the goal, he could get it done. And I'm a little worried because I'm looking at Schaumburg's goalkeeper. He's off his line quite a bit.
Yeah, and
that's exactly what he saw. He put that thing all the way on goal. That could have been a goal.
Yeah. He did. And here comes Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse with the counterattack.
Nice back heel, trying to bring that over his head as a rainbow. Just slipped off the side of it. Yeah, great idea.
It's a freshman over there, Nick Marino. I'm sure he's nervous being a freshman playing in his first huge soccer game. I mean, he's played in other games, but this is a big venue to be playing in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. It'll get him acclimated, and then be a star born today for the next few years.
Yeah, they're really hoping that he has a good postseason this year as well. It's a great experience for him as a freshman.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Greg, on how they're playing in the center of the field. Oh, went through. Keeper's going to scoop that.
And I was looking at the rankings today on some of the websites, and BG is ranked, hit the top 20 now. So BG is ranked 20 in Illinois, and Schaumburg's actually ranked second. So you're talking about two highly skilled teams that are both capable of winning this game tonight.
No, it's impressive.
He also has a strong arm, obviously. He's taking the long throwing.
Throwing for Colin Doyle. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Ryan Drum.
Yeah, Drum and Doyle are there are two players back there that hold that defense together. And that one thing you'll know about Brad Abel coach teams is defensively they're always going to be solid. They're not going to make a whole lot of mistakes in the back. You're really going to have to earn any goal that you get against this team.
Schaumburg's working up the line up here. Tap out by the Bison, so it'll be Schaumburg throwing. Probably looking what he was looking to try to do.
Looks like he's warning a player there for something. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but either some kind of a push or just both of them being too aggressive, but definitely gave a warning there.
Yeah, maybe a small push off or something. Back to the throwing. I think it's Schaumburg ball.
Yep, I'm throwing for Schaumburg.
Getting a head on it, calling for a goal kick.
Goal kick for the Bison.
If I were Schaumburg here, I would get back to at least our own 40 because this kid just bombs the ball out of the back.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that thing.
Well, that was going on for 55 yards before the header by Shu. Yeah, they're holding that D line. The Bison's holding that D line pretty tight to cause that offsides.
Yeah, the one thing you're not going to get to happen here is Buffalo Grove will not get beat over the top. If you're going to beat them, you're going to have to play in front of them and have somebody sneak in behind on some diagonal run of some sort. But you're not going to be able to put a ball over the top and expect to get it because BG will win the balls in the air. They're huge in the back.
We're coming out about a little over 10 minutes of play here. It's still 0-0. Viewers that are coming in just watching this game, we are watching the Schaumburg Saxons versus the Buffalo Grove Bison. But for the championship match, two of these teams are evenly matched, and so far we've seen some good competitive soccer play.
Now, Alexis Flores, a player that just made that move, number 10 for Schaumburg, he was a goalkeeper last year. He and Edgar were splitting time in goal, but they really needed somebody to be a big goal scorer, so they decided just to leave Alexis up top this year to be a forward, and it's really paid off. I want to say Alexis has 13 goals and 9 assists this year for being one of the leading scorers.
Beautiful
in Schaumburg.
cross.
Yeah, that's a great play.
Yeah. It was a beautiful cross, nice header, just didn't get enough head on it, a little too much of the forehead, but nonetheless, great efforts. Everybody, good play all around.
Senpak played that well. I mean, he was in the right position to make that play the whole time. It would have had to be a perfect head ball to get in the back of the net.
Yeah. Well, nice move by the referee to get out of the way. Showing his athleticism.
Mid-Suburban League has some good officials.
Yeah.
They have to be. I mean, you've got to be pretty fit, and you're running up and down the field the whole game. They've got to be able to get out of the way. But looks like, what, a foul in Schaumburg here? Free kick?
Yeah.
Grove.
Yeah, he's pushing off. It's a Flores. Bison with the kick. Bison throwing.
I don't think Shu even felt that ball as it hit him across the chest.
No, I don't think so. I think he was more upset that it went out of bounds. He didn't position himself right.
24 Hans Holler is tough when he's throwing in the ball. Again, if that happens down deep in the field, it's going to be dangerous for Schaumburg. Shu got knocked down. It's going to be a free kick for Schaumburg here.
Yeah, Alex Afaro there was a little push, so we get a call for Schaumburg. Shu with the kick. Nicholas Marino working it on the other side of the field there. It's going to be a Bison throw. Jesse with a nice ball in the center, trying to push it up. Bison.
Nice head ball by Marino to get the ball out there. It's kind of a little ping pong match here. Ball's been in the air quite a bit. Neither team really plays that style very often, but maybe the wind is affecting the game as you were talking about earlier.
That could be. You can see that both of these teams are still trying to feel each other out.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful.
Wow, Alexis Flores really hit that ball. You don't really expect that from 20 yards out like that.
Goal kick for the Bison.
That was a beautiful shot on goal. You know, I've always been a fan of it, and I had a soccer coach when I was very young. He's like, always put the ball on the net if you have an opportunity. You never know. Your teammates can put it in. It's always a good play. And I agree with it many, 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 many years later.
Your coach was right?
Yeah.
You put it on frame, it could hit the crossbar, could hit the goalie, come bouncing off. Anything can happen, so you definitely want to put that on frame like that.
Absolutely. It's what you see a lot in hockey, too. Always put the puck on the net,
Yep.
in this case the ball, and good things could happen of it. A lot of those goals, they come in 50% or ricochets or follow-ups. Flores looking for Jesse. Jesse gets it.
That's good defense
Poked away.
there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes two people to get the ball away from Alexis, but if you're in the right position, you know, you can stop players. Alexis is a great player, no question, but BG has already played them tough, and last time they played him, my understanding is that they double-teamed him, so we'll see if they stick to that plan tonight.
Hector Herrera just let that ball kind of roll out so they can get the throw in again, which isn't not a bad idea. There's Hans Haller for the toss for the Bison. Getting the cheer club from Schaumburg Saxons. Start hearing them chant. Just about 15 minutes into the match, and we're still at 0-0. More people just kind of streaming in here.
Looks like Brendan Carr just came in the game for the Bison. Let's see who's coming off. You'll see Coach Abel and Coach Mariosky do the same thing. When a player comes off the field, there's always a lot of coaching going on, instruction as to what they need to do differently next time they get in the game, adjustments that they need to make.
It was Andy Tanabe coming out for the Bison. Off his arm, but that was unintentional. Be a Bison throw-in. Michael Marino.
Well, this crowd is what you usually see at a football game here. This is great to see all these people out here tonight.
Fantastic. Really is. It's such a beautiful night, too. And weather-wise, it's a great night for soccer. Great populated area. Too bad they don't have the concessions open.
No concessions? Oh, I think it is open now. Look at that.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Time
Sorry,
for a
folks.
hot dog at halftime?
Yes, absolutely. Fans, you could see this. Too bad we're not live. Come on down for a hot dog and a bag of chips. Got a great match coming on. All right, let's play back to the keeper.
Edgar loves to play the ball with his feet, too. He's played on the field as well, so he's very confident moving the ball with his feet.
Looking for a big boot here.
Wow. He usually drop kicks it. Edgar's got 11 shutouts this year, so, not only is he doing the job in goal, but he's actually doing a great job distributing the ball as well.
Yeah, it was a nice kick, man. About 60 yards. Drop kick, but nonetheless, it was nice.
This is where they're dangerous again, though. This is what BG wants to do. Looks like they're not putting their other guy behind the ball, though. They're putting somebody else behind this. Or is it? No, it is. It's their captain striking the ball here. This will go right in the box again.
Beautiful ball. Headed out by Saxons.
Yeah, Schaumburg's been practicing that all week. They've just been kicking the ball in the box, and the defense has just been back there heading them out because they knew that was coming. Throwing for Schaumburg. I think our officials are doing a real nice job keeping this game calm, too. You haven't really seen any, tough fouls out there. These guys are keeping good control of the game.
Absolutely. Nice sports demeanor. Everybody's just playing. Nobody's fussing.
I don't even hear the parents complaining today. Huh?
No, I was going to say, and minimal whistles. And you know what? The coaches aren't really yelling as much. So there's obviously, due to the lack of yelling, they're liking what they see from the teams. And they know what they're in for today.
Yeah, they are. Biggest game of the year in the Mid-Suburban League. I was always told that if you don't notice the refs during a game, they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
It's when they become the center of attention that, you know, the game starts getting out of hand, and you're not noticing them tonight, so they are doing a great job.
It's a similar saying in video production where with bad audio. If you don't know the bad audio, then it's obvious audio is good.
Well, let's hope we have good audio tonight.
Yeah, it sounds great. So we got a kick here. Jesse's going to be taking it.
It's interesting, though. They're only putting 2 guys in this wall.
Yeah.
You know, Jesse's dangerous from here. Sometimes he'll put it right on frame. Sometimes he'll cross it in there.
I see a lot of space on the right.
Ooh.
Oh, keeper lets it go.
Wow, that was dangerous.
Yeah, that was very dangerous. I don't know what the keeper was thinking when just kind of letting it go because there's still a back end, a lot of net there to be, ball going in.
It's kind of uncharacteristic of Schaumburg, though, not finishing those runs. They kind of stopped, and no one really tried to get a foot on that ball either.
If they would have went for it, man, they could have had a nice opportunity. Approaching about halfway through the first half. And still 0-0.
It'll be interesting to see whoever scores first what will change in the game because, you know, I imagine that whatever team scores first is going to start packing it in because goals are hard to come by and they're going to make it even more difficult. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's a nice pass there.
Nice. He's going to take a shot.
He's going to hit that.
Not a bad idea.
Goal kick, Schaumburg.
Well, that's the first time I've seen Coach Miraski get heated. He's not happy about one of his players not, trying to defend that very well.
Tell him to pick it up, get out there, be a little bit more aggressive.
Andy Tanabe on to the Bison.
Saxon's coming out, pushing it off to the right side here. Got Edward Gomez working it, trying to maybe get a cross off. Kicks it a little too far.
Eddie was triple team there. That's going to be tough for him to try to do anything on. But Jesse's cross here could be dangerous. What a save, huh?
Yeah, beautiful save by the keeper, Bison. Sticking his paw up there and knocking it out.
It'll be interesting to see what they do on the corner kick here because they usually put Jesse in the corner. And there'll be another player there. So they always have 2 players in the corner. Sometimes they'll cross it, and sometimes they'll just try to work their way along the end line. So I'm real curious to see. Now, Buffalo Grove has scouted us well. They've already put 2 players there to defend that.
Yeah. Great points. The gate, the short corner, he puts it up in the air. Nice cross where it needs to be. Defended well. Cleared.
And they had everybody back defending that. And you have to. In a game like this, 1 goal being a difference in the game, you've got to have everybody defending it.
Absolutely. Sending it back up for the Saxons. Moving it well. Looking for a shot on goal, but kind of pushed down.
They haven't given Schaumburg much room to work with. I mean, if they're going to create a shot, it's got to be a quick shot with very little space because BG is on Schaumburg's forwards within a second of receiving the ball.
Yeah, there's really not too much downtime, They're little wrestling going on over there. Whistle's blown.
Who knows which way he's pointing, though?
Yeah.
Looks like he's telling both of these players he wants to talk to these guys, too.
That or a drop kick. Oh.
I'm not even sure what that was.
It was kind of a...
kind of like he just dropped the ball down and said, go.
Yeah, when I said drop kick, I didn't mean it literally, but apparently it was. Ball back in play.
See what Gomez can do this time. Maybe he can get this ball serviced early.
Looking to rip it right up there. Maybe get a corner out of it.
Looks...
Ooh, I don't know. I think it went right over the flag.
That's a tough call, huh? I don't know what he's going to call there.
Yeah. Yeah, throwing right at the corner.
Yeah, it's a throw-in because they're bringing up Mike Marino here, who has a pretty good throw-in. He doesn't normally take corner kicks. Didn't have to throw very far. He just gets it to Jesse so he can work his magic. So we'll see what happens.
Takes a shot.
Ooh, that looked like a handball there.
Yeah, it did. Looking around. Understand where he is at the field. Gets cleared by the Bison.
This is where Buffalo Grove's dangerous, that counterattack. But they were really only playing 2-on-4 at that point, so they've got to get probably some more players up if they want to be effective on that. Wow.
Well, crowd's really getting into this one. They like that call.
Or they don't like the foul.
Yeah.
Looks like Mike's coming up a little lame here. We'll see if they substitute here.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right.
I think he's okay. At least he nodded to Coach Marioski that he's okay. I think the trainer wants to come talk to him.
The water. Okay, he's looking for water. I was wondering if he got the wind knocked out, but it just seems like he's really dry.
Oh, look at it. Buffalo Grove, number 8's coming off the field. Or
Number
3's coming off the field here. So he looks like he's got hurt a little bit. Andy Tanabe got hurt on that play.
Hobbling down a little bit. Coming in for him is Manny.
They got quite a few substitutions coming in here for Buffalo Grove.
Manny, Alexis is coming in for the Bison. 24 was already out there, Hans Haller.
Looks like they might have another player down on the field. I thought he was just tying his shoe, but...
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's just lacing it up. Buying a little bit of time as well.
A little bit of rest, huh?
Yeah.
No timeouts in soccer, so you do what you have to do to get a little rest out there.
That's right. Tie it slowly. There's a captain, Ryan Drum. Gets helped up by his teammate. We're off with the kick. Saxon's taken. Puts it right on net.
That's dangerous, too.
Yeah. Big legs on these two teams.
Yeah, Andrew Ralston, he's a senior in the back there. He kind of does the same thing for Schaumburg. He can get the ball out quickly and deep.
Ooh, that was a chin ball. Don't see that often. But nonetheless, it worked. Settled it down. Big kick, just sending it up for the Bison. The keeper will easily grab that, maybe roll back out.
You've seen Buffalo Grove made more substitutions at this point. Schaumburg hasn't really substituted a whole lot here.
No.
Matter of fact, I think they did have one substitution, but I don't remember one. Actually, I don't think Schaumburg subbed at all, have they?
I don't believe so.
There's a nice hit.
But I know the Bison have at least had 6.
That's offsides on Schaumburg there. At this point in the season, though, both teams got to be extremely fit. You're near the end. They've played a long season, and I don't think you have to sub a lot. I think you just want to keep your legs fresh on the field. But a cold night like this, I don't think you're going to be impacted by a whole lot of heat or anything like that, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not like it's there's a frost or... I've been in soccer for a long time, and some Octobers, man, it feels like winter.
Some of those snowstorms at soccer games and football games. This is dangerous now. This is where Buffalo Grove shines. So be careful. Hopefully Schaumburg will set up a wall here that's effective, but these guys, these players have scored many goals this season this way.
All right, wall's being set up by Schaumburg.
I think this is Drum taking the free kick, right? I mean, he's just deadly normally on these.
It is Drum, yep. Captain as well. I think he's looking for an opportunity to take a shot on goal, avoiding the wall. And he hits the upright.
Sailed that one, but he gets another chance. Look out, because he has the ability of putting that in the net in pretty fast fashion.
Yeah, hopefully Bruce got that on camera. That looked pretty cool. Just came right back. It didn't like shank right or left. It just bink came right back to us. But it is considered out of bounds, folks, and it will be a goal kick. Big leg on this kick.
You know, Coach Stevens, our goalkeeping coach at Schaumburg, has worked really hard with all of our keepers in terms of their ability to distribute the ball and punt and free kicks, and you can really see it tonight.
Yeah, I'd say I don't think any kick's been under 45 yards. So
It looks like both teams, you know, are working on that as well, because both goalkeepers are really hitting the ball nicely. And the wind has something to do with that, but it's good technical ability that they have.
yeah, they both could clear pretty well. So Schaumburg looking to press it
This
up on
could
the
be a
left side.
corner kick.
I believe-
Yeah, I think he got a corner kick.
Absolutely.
Let's see if Schaumburg changes it up this time. On the last one, Buffalo Grove defended it with 2 players, and they didn't even try to go short. Looks like they're always going to defend with 2, so Schaumburg has really no choice but to put this ball right in front of the goal.
Yeah, the wind's died down a little bit here. See the flags are not moving as much, not feeling as much, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful cross. Keeper gets his,
Yeah, he did it again.
punches it out, gets some time. Defense on Bison are moving up, keeping a tight line to draw that offsides. Header by Hans.
Oh,
No whistle there.
Nothing called there.
That was
Schaumburg's not happy with that,
No.
but, you know, that's a tough call to make right there.
so close, but
And you don't know who initiated the contact, so, I mean, I think it was probably a good no call there.
yeah, neutral. Stay neutral.
I mean, you know, if it's something obvious, you have to call it. But I mean, you don't want to decide a game on a decision like that.
Yeah.
that was a no. That was a good call by the official, or no call for that matter.
Yeah, agreed. You want to see the skills win the match, not just the one call. Schaumburg playing around with it in the backfield here, looking to make something happen on an offensive play. That is going to be a Schaumburg throw-in.
Yeah.
One off Tyler Neiman on the Bison.
This half is going fast. There's only 11 minutes left. And
Yeah.
I think at halftime they're going to honor all the all-conference players from the Mid-Suburban League. So that'll be a nice ceremony for the kids.
That's a nice play there. Number 10, Flores
For Schaumburg.
kicked it off Bison, so it's going to draw a corner.
So Schaumburg's had more opportunities here on these corner kicks, so one of them might go in. We'll see what they do this time.
Yeah.
It looks like they're setting up differently this time because it's been Lopez on the ball, but now it's not Lopez on the ball. So it looks like Bird is kicking this. He's a defender. Put that one a little too far out, though, didn't he?
Yeah, way to the back door. Probably looking to cross it and then punch it back in, but I don't know. Maybe it was just a ball that got away from him.
They get another corner kick there? They did.
That's probably like the 5th or 6th
Yeah,
corner.
that's a lot of corners.
Yeah.
You don't want to give up too many to either team, so this is dangerous territory here.
No, just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. 0-0 with a cross off a corner.
This is dangerous.
Opportunity from number 8,
Excuse me.
Edward Gomez, and he took a nice shot, and it basically just went over the crossbar, but then it sunk down. So if he was a couple yards back, that sucker could have maybe made it to the back of the net. But nonetheless, nice effort and a goal kick for the Bison.
Yeah, Eddie Gomez scored 6 goals this year, so he definitely has the ability of putting it in the back of the net.
Look at this kick. That is going 55.
Nice head ball win by Jason Shue there.
Little back slide tackle.
I still don't think Schaumburg's made any substitutions.
Nope. The crowd isn't like something that they saw. There's an offsides. That could see that from.
Sometimes they just let it play because it's better to have the goalie with the ball in his hands with the ability to punt it than have to take a free kick from that spot.
Yeah, and right there, I'm glad you actually mentioned that because I was like, well, where's the whistle? But then again, it's like, well, it's so obvious. Maybe they're just like, whatever. Just keeper's going to scoop it, keep it going.
And he acknowledged the side official about that, so he knew that he was aware of the call.
Yeah, I like it. Keep the momentum going.
It's a good build-up here out of the back for Buffalo Grove.
Yeah, I like go back to the keeper. You can tell these teams are seasoned and talented and skilled, and they know how to play the game. So it's
And both teams are so experienced. I mean, Buffalo Grove has 10 regional titles at their school. Schaumburg has 8. Buffalo Grove has a state championship under their belt from the 80s with Brian McBride, who was a world-class soccer player, played professional soccer. So there's a long history of both of these schools.
I actually played alongside Brian McBride for the Arlington Aces.
Oh, nice.
Now I'm dating.
So you know who I'm talking about.
I do. He was a great player. Grew up in Arlington Heights, played alongside him. He was the only player that got recruited onto the United States team. Basically didn't really have to try out.
He's that good.
Yeah.
And everyone remembers him.
Yeah.
I believe he went back and coached there for a few years.
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken, he was coaching at Buffalo Grove.
Did he? That's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
That is.
Jesse working his magic again.
Nice. Leaves it off to his defender.
Flores holding off well, and now he goes back outside to Marino, and he's finally got some time. Buffalo Grove doesn't give you any time to do anything, which is why they're so tough to play against.
Yeah, they're an aggressive team.
It'll be real interesting to see if this game is still tied at halftime, to see what kind of changes the coaches make to try to generate some more offense.
Yeah, I'd say the opportunities on both teams, I would have to give more opportunities to Schaumburg with just the corners. But, in this game with these two teams, anything can change in a split second.
Both teams have the opportunity of putting one of those in, and then the whole game will change, because then one team's going to have to change and do more offensively and take more risks. So this first goal is huge in this game. Could be the only goal.
Yeah. That requires change of strategy on both sides.
Buffalo Grove normally plays with 4-5-1, so they only have one forward up top. So if they fall behind, I would imagine they're going to go play with 2 forwards up top, because Abel's not going to, he's not settling for a 1-0 loss. He'll do whatever he has to do to get a goal to tie it up.
Yeah.
And I would imagine Coach Mariowski would do the same thing if he was down a goal.
Clearing it out, back to a throw. The Saxons. Sub coming in for the Bison. It's number 21.
Yeah, Brendan Carr just came in the game for Buffalo Grove. They are making a lot of rotations out there. They've got a pretty deep team here. He's not afraid to put a bunch of different players in to try to change things up for the Bison.
Schaumburg looking for a cross.
Mike Marino puts a dangerous ball in the box.
Change of field, off the foot. Marino looking to capitalize on that. It's just rolling too far, so.
Went Marino to Marino that time.
Yeah. How about that? Cross off target. A little bicycle. Bring it back into field of play.
Herrera's working really hard out there for the Bison as well. Number 11.
Coming up onto about a little more than 4 minutes left in the first half. The score's still 0-0.
We're getting a lot of offense out of Marino out of the back, which looks like one of the tactics they're trying to use here in the first half.
Bison looking to send up his right forward, but it's a race.
Wow, he was flying down the field that time.
Yeah. Andrew Ralston has some speed.
Daniel Zickard into the game for the Bison.
Alex Afero out for the Bison.
Can the all-conference players here in attendance please work their way down to the track in front of the bleachers, please? Again, all-conference players for the halftime ceremony, please head down to the track in front of the bleachers. Thank you.
This is a dangerous opportunity here.
Yeah, Jesse passes it off to number 8. He's looking for a cross, puts a shot on the net.
Nobody home that time.
No.
It's a pretty easy save for the keeper.
Scooped it up. Gives it a nice 60-yard boot.
Wow.
Header to retain possession and keep it.
They're giving Flores a lot of space.
Yeah.
He's 1-on-3 right now, but he had space to work. Nice play defensively there.
Yeah, Flores was looking to take a shot on there, but Bison kind of just piled up in the center there with the D.
Here's Marino coming out of the back again. I imagine Abel's going to do something about that in the second half because they're getting a lot of offense out of their right back. Yeah, he's offsides.
Big
Not
time.
called. Not called.
No. Alicio was out there waving his hand up going, come on, where's the call? He's holding back, and then he's like, okay, now I got to hustle up.
Yelda's into the game for the Bison coming in the back. Schaumburg, I still don't think, has made a substitution in this game. That's a long time to go without substitutions. Also shows how fit they are.
Yeah, Segura is out for the Bison.
Now, this is that long throw-in we were talking about. Look at how many players are in the box.
Yeah.
And
Might as well be a
it
kick.
hit the ground, too, which means Schaumburg did not do a very nice job defending it, but it was a good recovery that time by Marino in the back. And now I'm sure he's going to run all the way across the field. Yep, here he comes to throw it from the other side. Looks like Abel's worried about a counterattack.
Hans Haller on the throw-in for the Bison. It's more like placing it like a kick.
Look at that play. They work on this every day.
Put it back to Haller. Haller looking for maybe a cross. Push it off to his left wing. He does cross it.
That's a good ball.
Goes to the back door guy. 7.
Well, Mariosqui can take a deep breath after that because every time Buffalo Grove gets a long throw in like that, I'm sure it's nerve-wracking for Coach M. Now, here's Schaumburg's first substitution, Noah Koskowitz. He's a senior, and he's had a big impact for the team this year as well coming off the bench. He's scored several goals for Schaumburg and really does a nice job as a senior forward. Guessing he's coming in for Eddie Gomez.
Oh, nice pass off by Jesse. Off to that. Nice shot. Oh, just nearly missed the crossbar. Folks are coming down to seconds left in this first half. Closing down on about less than 20.
That would have been a nice goal to finish the half, huh?
Yeah.
Would have changed the whole halftime speech.
Man, it had the momentum. The velocity is just a little too high. Might be ending this first half on this potential goal kick. Coming down to about 5 seconds. It's a short goal kick. All right, we're still at 0-0, folks. Ball coming right up to us. Looks like we're going to get it signed by a couple of these players.
I didn't have my basket out. I could have caught that.
That's great. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this first half of this championship game between the Schaumburg Saxons and the Buffalo Grove Bison. Still 0-0. A lot of action here. A lot of passes, shots on goal, and great refereeing. So stay tuned. We will be back with you guys the second half momentarily.
The East Program Sportsmanship Award goes to Prospect High School. The West Program Sportsmanship Award goes to Conant High School. The East Coach of the Year from Buffalo Grove, Mr. Brad Abel. And the West Coach of the Year from Schaumburg High School, Hamid Mariasqui. And here are the members of the 2015 All-MSL soccer team, beginning with the East. A junior defenseman from Elk Grove, Noah Centeno. Senior forward from Prospect, Chris Cooney. Senior goalkeeper from Prospect, Nick Josephowski. Senior forward from Rolling Meadows, Jacob Kudis. Senior defenseman from Rolling Meadows, Benny Massey. Junior midfielder from Hershey, Christian Castro. Senior goalkeeper from Hershey, Brett Harris. And a junior defenseman from Hershey, Jack Rasmussen. And representatives from Wheeling, a senior forward, Elias Cisneros. Junior defenseman, Jonathan Sanchez. Senior midfield, Josh Prindle. Senior forward, Nick Janulis. The junior defenseman, Jose Aguilar. And from Buffalo Grove, a junior midfielder, Alex Alfaro. Senior defenseman, Hans Haller. Senior defender, Ryan Drum. Senior forward, Colin Doyle. Senior midfielder, Cristobal Damian. And your MSL East Player of the Year, a senior forward from Buffalo Grove, Drew Bronner. And our representatives from the West Division, from Hoffman Estates, the senior midfielder, Conrad Caruzel. And a sophomore defender, Nelson Diaz Velasquez. From Barrington High School, a junior defender, Nash Peary. Senior midfield, Luke Sellers. Junior midfield, Zach Carbonara. Our representatives from Conant, a senior midfielder, Cesar Alfaro. Senior goalkeeper, Christian Hyde. Junior midfielder, Kevin Sindewald. From Fremd High School, junior forward, Luke Schofstall. Senior defender, Jake Arbor. Senior midfield, Rohan Menon. From Palatine, senior defender, Liam Obernesser. Senior midfield, Matthew Mayer. Senior forward, Tadeo Lara. Senior defender, Joe Standridge. And from Schaumburg High School, a senior midfielder, Jason Shue. Senior forward, Alexis Flores. Senior defender, Nico Davis. Senior goalkeeper, Edgar Avila. Senior defender, Andrew Ralston. And your MSL West Player of the Year, a senior midfielder from Schaumburg, Jesse Lopez. Congratulations, gentlemen, on a fantastic season. Thanks for joining us this evening, fellas. Great to have you back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gary Schultz Stadium for the second half of this championship game versus the Bison versus the Saxons. Still at a 0-0 score. We've got 40-minute halves coming up. Teams are out there. Wind has died down greatly. The flags aren't even moving. Looks like the referee's checking the linesmen's, making sure they're all intact. He's checking his watch. Get under play. There we go.
Well, we'll see what kind of changes these teams try to make here, because this thing is still knotted at 0, so I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they made any adjustments. At least the players are in the same alignment they started the game with, but I would say if this half goes on scoreless, you're going to see someone trying to push to get a goal here. No one wants to play for a tie, and we'll go to penalty kicks if we need to, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. I want to allude to that. If it is a tie, do they go into overtime, or does it just go straight into PKs?
I believe they're going to go to two overtime periods, 10 minutes each, and then if it's still tied, they will go to penalty kicks. But you know, neither team has been in the MSL Cup for a few years now, so I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do. I probably should have asked somebody, but yeah, I'm thinking they're going to decide the winner of this game. I don't think we can leave here with a tie.
Yeah, no, definitely that. And I think you're right with that, with the two overtimes sudden death. But I was wondering if they do score, is it over? Do they play it out?
So what they'll do, if they follow IHSA postseason rules, what they'll do is they'll actually play both of those 10 minutes. And the reason they do that now is if you win the coin toss and you get the wind, it's not really fair that the other team has to play against the wind for that 10 minutes. So they will not play sudden victory. They will actually play both of those 10 minutes out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, this is a dangerous opportunity.
Yeah,
here.
we're in the box here with the Saxons. Looking to make something happen, and it's going to be a
no corner. Wow. From our angle, it looked like it was a corner.
Yeah, me too. It didn't touch the ground, but it certainly went over the line, which still qualifies.
Nice play. Now they got the corner they've been looking for.
That's good. Well, everything's early.
Corner kick for the Saxons.
Everybody has fresh legs.
Yeah, they say the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of each half are where the games are won, so see if they can punch one in here in the first 2 minutes.
Jesse's taking the corner, puts it up. Nice cross. Had it up with Bison, trying to keep it in. Is Marino. Nicholas.
It looks like both teams' starting lineups are out there again, too. And I don't think they've made any changes with their personnel on the field.
Goal kick coming up. Linesman wants this ball placed in a different area. Back a couple inches. Player's clearing it with the linesman. Off he goes.
Looks like they might have pushed another player up high. Abel might have gone to 2 forwards right now, which means he probably has one less player in his midfield. So we'll see if they both stay up high together or if he is just withdrawn temporarily.
Ralston cleared it for the throw-in.
Again, Haller really has that long throw-in. Again, it could create problems for Schaumburg here.
But nonetheless, it just rolls out. It can be a goal kick for the Saxons. Got the Palms out there in full force, as well as the cheer squad.
Yeah, I didn't notice that they came in as well. So we've got a lot of people cheering on, not just the student section. We got the parents, we got Palms, we got cheerleaders, we got everybody out here today.
Great to see. Oh, missed kickoff. Gomez causing a little bit of problems over there, but nothing major. Shoe with the throw-in for the Saxons.
Flores has a chance here in the middle. This game is kind of turning out what we expected it to be. It's a low-scoring game, obviously 0-0, and it's probably going to be decided by one goal. Either one great play or one mistake, possibly.
Yeah. Soon to come, soon to be determined.
Looks like Schaumburg's playing a little long ball here now, too. They usually like to possess out of the back, and he just boomed it out of the back that time.
Oop. Rolled on the ball. Little chest trap. Keep the control. Through the legs and off the side. The heel.
Oh,
Bison, he takes him down.
Grabbed his shirt and threw him to the ground. Bird's coming up awfully slow right here.
Yeah, Alexis Alvarez just kind of takes him down with him. So Alvarez takes down Bird.
That got the fans into the game, huh?
Yeah.
Andrew Bird's walking a little gingerly back there.
Yeah, got a little Charlie horse. It's a boot into the box.
By Ralston. That's dangerous again, but right up in the air where the Buffalo Grove defense is on the spot all night long.
Corner kick.
Give Schaumburg enough corner kicks. You're flirting with danger here, so we'll see if they can convert on one of these.
Jesse Lopez for the corner for the Saxons. Puts it up.
That's a well-serviced ball, but once again, cleared away by Buffalo Grove, but not out altogether.
Nice
oh,
it's a
wow.
Goal. Right off the ricochet of that.
I think that was Nico Davis with the goal.
Yeah. That was a beautiful shot. We'll see that instant replay coming in by the fantastic.
They need to be careful over there, though. The refs, he's going to issue a yellow card for excessive celebration here.
Yeah. You better get back on the field.
He took his card out of his pocket, and he did give a card there.
18. Yeah, it's Davis Nicholas.
He gave Nico Davis a yellow card for. I saw him kick the corner flag down in celebration. And, just being a high school boy, just excited about a goal. I don't think he meant anything by that.
No, it's, it gives you the chills. It's an exciting moment. You got the crowd into it. You scored off a ricochet. It's a beautiful goal. We're finally here at a match that's not level. So Schaumburg's up, 34-18 left.
It's kind of what we said, right? The first 10 minutes of the half are critical, and Buffalo Grove does not make that clear the way they would want to make that clear, and left it open for Davis, and he put it right in the back of the net.
Yeah, it was beautiful play. We'll see that on an instant replay, and I can only anticipate the Bison are going to be kind of kicking it up a notch. Plenty of time left, but still, just want your back to the wall to, for as least as possible.
Yeah, usually a goal like that's going to get both teams to play a lot harder, and so you'll see Buffalo Grove now try to push it a little bit here, and the fans are going to get into it more. The last 35 minutes here are going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with plays like that.
Well, it was interesting because it did not come off the initial corner. Buffalo Grove did a nice job clearing, but the problem is they cleared right up the middle of the field, which you don't want to do.
And Schaumburg basically put it right back into the back of the net. Nice, clean, hard shot. Goalie didn't even touch it.
Jason and Jesse working well again together.
Hector on the Bison was trying to, Hector Herrera was trying to grab the ball, but
yeah, that's a foul by Lopez there just to slow things down for Buffalo Grove. So they'll take the kick out of the back with Ryan Drum again getting behind the ball.
Coach from Schaumburg chanting on his team. First ball's ours. Playing within the middle of the field, as you said, that's where the Bison are dangerous. Off the foot of Ralston. Bison are still trying to find an offensive play.
It's tough to come back against Schaumburg. I mean, Schaumburg hasn't been behind in many games this year. The last game, I believe they were behind, and they were losing 2-0 at Conant. It's a game they ended up losing. They came back and tied it up 2-2 in the second half and then lost with about 10 seconds left in the game. So Schaumburg has the ability to come back. I haven't followed Buffalo Grove enough to know, but with a 10-1 record, they've had to come back in some games. So this game is still could go either way. It's just what's going to happen maybe in these next 10 minutes here. See if Buffalo Grove can get an equalizer pretty fast. And this is what Buffalo Grove does best. So you give them an opportunity here, they could strike back. So hopefully Schaumburg can defend here.
Yeah, Schaumburg's holding that line. Draw that offsides, and here's a cross going out right to the net. Ooh. Just a little high.
That was dangerous. Again, I mean, you can't give up. If you want to win this game, you cannot give Buffalo Grove those opportunities. Every foul inside 50, really, I think is a dangerous play against Schaumburg.
Vila, the keeper for Saxons, was right there for it. But if you draw that Bison ball maybe back a yard or two, that could have went into the net versus just over the crossbar onto the top of the goal.
And these are beautiful new goals here at Schaumburg this year. In the past, they've actually been in the ground, and these are movable goals. So they're sturdy, they're steady, and they really add to the beauty of this field.
Yeah, it's more of a professional goal.
Yeah, it's
setting,
that
too,
box
the
goal look, yeah.
Yeah. A goal kick for the Saxons once the ball is back onto the field. Saxons are moving a little bit, for the Bison rather. Bison are moving a little bit slower, trying to man up in the middle of the field, looks like.
I don't think Brad Abel's going to wait real long to make some changes here. It would surprise me if he waited more than 5 or 10 more minutes before he changes his alignment and tried to add an extra forward, perhaps.
Schaumburg's nice give and go.
A nice play there, but again, well defended.
Throwing for Schaumburg. Marino with that. Fighting for it on the offensive approach for Schaumburg. Wins it. Looking for something. It's going to be a Bison throwing, which...
Fans weren't happy with that, but I think it was the right call. Of course, the ref's right in front of the Schaumburg cheering section, so I'm sure they're giving him a hard time out there.
Yeah, I was just going to say a little heckling. That's what the kids like to do. Which is, it's all good fun.
It's good to see all these kids out here tonight.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they'll follow Schaumburg and Buffalo Grove, for that matter, in their playoff games coming up. Buffalo Grove is the number 6 seed. They're playing at Fremd against Palatine, the 11th seed, who they beat last time 2-0. And then Schaumburg's going to be playing either Glenbard West or Elk Grove in their first regional game. So this is a great tune-up for the regionals for both teams. Got a lot of fans, a lot of excitement. This is what regional soccer is about.
Oh, nice clear by Lopez.
That's dangerous there.
Yeah, off the shoulder of the Bison.
It's been in Schaumburg's end for a while here, so Buffalo Grove's definitely putting the pressure on.
Keeper out for them.
Edgar's going to have to make a save there. Pretty easy save for him, but never know.
Yeah, you never do.
See a drop kick here, probably about 55 yards. Yeah, almost 60.
Yeah. Nice little touch pass. Controlling the ball, settling it down. Back to Jesse.
This looks like Schaumburg's style of play here, where they like to keep the ball on the turf and just connect some short passes.
Yeah, connect the dots, move it down.
BG is so strong defensively. Both teams, actually. I mean, Schaumburg's defense, it pretty much had the same unit on the field all year long. Bird and Malacio, Marino, all those guys back there doing a nice job. It was Nico Davis who scored that goal. Thought he was going to try to pull the trigger again.
Looking for a shot off Schaumburg here. Pulls it off to the keeper. Nice shot. Nice hard shot on the ground. Nice save by the keeper.
Yeah, Sempak really held that ball well. That thing would have come off of him. Who knows what would have happened.
It's a nice hard shot. Always agree with putting the ball in the net.
This is a dangerous opportunity. Let's see what he does here.
Bison looking to push it up. Taken away by Schaumburg D. Trying to clear it. Bison push it back in. Got Shu with the ball. Putting it off to the right side. Marino up to Gomez. And they're basically back on the offensive side. Maybe looking for a shot. Takes it. Gets off under his foot a bit too much, and he launches it over the...
Yeah, it was on his left foot, too. I think Jason would rather have had that ball on his right foot, but it really doesn't matter. But he definitely would have wanted to get a better shot than that. But I think Schaumburg right now is just happy keeping the ball in Buffalo Grove's end. They can't get scored on if the ball's in Buffalo Grove's end. So I think that's probably what you're going to see here throughout the rest of the game. Just keep the ball upfield, and hopefully Buffalo Grove will have to go the length of the field if they want to score.
Yeah, keep the pressure on. Let the time clock go. And don't hold back. Bouncing around a little bit. Flores.
What a play by Flores.
Yeah, nice. Trying to give a nice little through pass. Congested by the Bison. Oh, that was
I gave him the advantage, though. Play on. That's a good call there. They have numbers up. That's actually a great ball across the field. And Ralston with the big clear. Again, they're just trying to get it out of their end and hope to create some opportunity again on the offensive end.
approaching about 25 minutes left in the second half, and the score is now Schaumburg 1 and the Bison 0 from that beautiful Schaumburg goal that we saw, let's see, about no more than 10 minutes ago.
And Nico Davis, he has the ability to score goals. Even though he's played defense this year, but he's been playing a lot of midfield as well. And that shot actually came out of the midfield.
Yeah. Looking to control it and settle it down is
nice job by Andrew Bird here, attacking out of the back, left-footed player.
Reno looking across.
Jesse with the shot hits the crossbar.
What a shot.
Do not fall asleep against Jesse Lopez.
That was a beautiful shot off the crossbar.
That whole play started with Andrew Bird coming up from the left back position and supporting the attack. And, that's a weapon that Schaumburg has, where both of their outside backs are willing to come up the field and put some pressure on their opponents.
Yeah, impressive.
Interestingly, Schaumburg scored the goal, but they're keeping the pressure on. They're not just sitting back with the one-goal lead. They're going to attack.
And that's the right momentum you want to carry on in a championship match. You don't want to ever hold back or let down.
What do they say? The best defense is good offense?
Yes. Like you said earlier, just a few moments ago, how are you supposed to score or anything when you're always on the offensive? Got a big chance coming on from the crowd over there. Bouncing around the stadium. Stands.
Yeah, look at that. Looks like we're in Europe.
Yeah.
Just hope they don't start any fires over there.
We crossed the pond, folks.
Next thing you know, they'll be building a moat around the field.
Yeah, right. Castle-like look.
Substitution into the game, number 6, Alexis Alvarez for the Bison.
Off the foot of Marino.
13 coming out.
Providing a goal kick for the Bison.
I don't think Colin Doyle comes off the field a whole lot. He's one of their top scorers.
Throwing for the Saxons, midfield. Looking to make something happen on an offensive. Keep that pressure on. Keep the opportunities coming. The Bison are looking to get back into the game.
They just need one good scoring chance.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything special. They're just looking to get the ball upfield, and Schaumburg's putting so much pressure on them, they're not making it easy for them to get the ball upfield.
Nice touch off the foot. Falls into the...
Andrew Ralston will come over to take the long throw, and I think they're just happy getting the ball as far up the field as possible here. Hopefully one win here and head ball and put it in the offensive end. Player open on the left side of the field. He's wide open if you can get him the ball.
Yeah, he's going to cross it. Switch fields.
He's still open.
They're putting it to him now.
You want to give Shu all that time, he'll hurt you there.
Jesse in the mid. Field giving it a little give and go. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Jesse after the Cyprian.
That was, yeah, Alexis played that ball. That was not a safe play to put that ball. He put it right in front, but what was called over there? I guess a foul was called in the back.
He pushed him off the ball. Ralston with a kick for the Saxons. Keeping it low.
Not his best kick there. That was kind of dangerous, but he made up for it there, got it out, and Buffalo Grove's going to have to regroup again.
Hans with the throw-in. Man, he could throw it very far. Header back. Hans lets it roll out for another toss.
Kind of sounds like a German name, you know?
It is, yeah.
Every once in a while, these high school teams get lucky and they'll get an exchange student that's, you know, in the United States for a year and they're eligible to play and they can really help the squad. I'm not sure that's the case with Hans, but this is going to be a free kick for Buffalo Grove, and ref's stopping his watch, so he's probably given a card here.
Yeah, looks like a yellow. It's his second warning.
Yeah, it's a yellow card for Alexis Flores. I'm not sure what the call was for, and I'm guessing Coach Mariasco is going to want to know. It looks like Freddie Ariel is in the game for Schaumburg. Or was that was Chris Malacio with the yellow. So, not sure what it was for. Usually the official, at least they're supposed to actually explain to the coach why they gave the yellow card. I'm not sure if Coach Mariasco did not want an explanation or if he just didn't feel like explaining it to him.
Interesting. Yeah, two-man wall here. Looking for a chip up.
Oh, what a danger.
Oh,
It's
man,
still
it's
in
bouncing around
there.
the box.
That was a great opportunity for Buffalo Grove.
Yeah, I think I held my breath.
That's another danger. This is...
Keeper comes out, and was that a deck or was his hand? No, I think he was still in the box touching the ball.
That's an interesting call there because they're both going after that ball. I'm guessing Hans did not. Oh, he got a yellow card, so clearly the side official helped him make that call. It was definitely probably not a fair play. He wouldn't have given a card for that reason.
Exactly.
The coaches aren't real happy with that, but he's explaining it quite well.
All right. He's out. Hans is out, and Brendan Carr's coming in to relieve that. Still have time at 19:23.
Looks like this game's going to stop here for a while as the official's going to explain the call to Coach Abel again, but I think it was the right call. The side official was right there to help out with that call, and I think Abel agrees with it. He's nodding his head now, and I think a good explanation is always important from the ref. So, well done there. Good gamesmanship, explaining everything. He's still explaining it to the player, and it's taking his time making the play so everyone understands. And also, you know, the more time they take, the more the players settle down on the field. It looks like Schaumburg's goalkeeper, Edgar Avila, is fine. And Schaumburg does not have a backup goalkeeper on their roster, so that's a scary injury if that were to happen. But as I told you earlier, Alexis Flores was a goalkeeper for Schaumburg last year, so they would obviously move him from the forward position back to goalkeeper if needed.
Hopefully they don't need that, but you know, in any case they do, at least they got their backup. It was a good call. Everybody understands it. Schaumburg looking to make a cross, make something happen. Sliding tackle, trying to save that, keep it in bounds.
Hans Haller's back in the game. He doesn't stay out long, does he?
No. I want to get him back right away for those throw-ins and other plays that he could make. Coming out for him to relieve him is Segura again.
Kind of got quiet out here.
Yeah, it did get really quiet. It's, we're halfway through the second half, coming up to about 18 minutes left in the second half. Schaumburg leads 1-0. But the wind died down. None of the flags are moving. It's kind of weird. It's like a stalemate moment. Schaumburg with the toss.
I think it'll pick back up pretty fast here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try to get a corner here, but it's no. We'll see.
Oh. Crosses it over his head.
Watch for the counterattack here. This is where BG is tough. I mean, they're trying to attack 2-on-4, so it's pretty tough to do, but that's a smart ball into the box. Make BG work all the way up the field again.
Schaumburg working in the middle of the field.
This is what they do best. They come out of the back, they bring their outside back up the field, hope he can complete one pass, and then hope the offensive forward can create something, which almost happened right there.
Yeah. Made a nice cross on the ground and had to get cleared real quick. The goalie was feeling a little pressure there. Alex Alfaro is waiting on the sidelines to go in for a sub for the Bison.
Yeah, and I think Abel is going to make a change of some sort here. I think you're going to see him pulling perhaps a midfielder out and putting Alfaro up top, or pulling a defender out and putting Alfaro into the midfield. I don't think he's going to sit still here with 17 minutes to play.
Got an injured player here on Schaumburg.
Is that Mike Marino? Looks like it.
Looks like his ankle. Number 3, Michael Marino. Very good, Greg.
You know, it's hard to see the far side of the field from up here, but
Yes, it is.
we got it.
He's limping. Poor old guy. Looks like it's not something, hopefully he can just walk it off.
Did Schaumburg substitute for the player?
Yeah, they brought in number 23,
Okay.
Freddie.
Freddie Ariola's into the game. Okay. So what they usually do is Freddie will go into the midfield, and they'll put Nico Davis, the kid that actually scored the goal. He'll go back and play defense normally in that situation.
Manny's out on the Bison, as well as Carr. Taking some seats on the bench. Throwing for the Saxons. Underway.
The one thing both teams don't want to see in this game is they don't want to see any injuries. They're going into the playoffs, and they want to try to stay healthy through this game. Looks like Schaumburg earned a corner kick here.
Corner kick.
This would be a big goal for Schaumburg. If they put a goal in here, they could, really go a long way to helping them win this game.
Yeah, in their last corner they had the magic happen. So, see, they're going to try to kind of keep this in.
That's not a bad ball by Areola, right? Just coming into the
Yeah,
game and
pulling
playing that ball across.
Pulling it, yeah. Freddie made a nice little shot on goal, and it actually turned into an opportunity for another corner because Jesse was there.
It's tough to come in off the bench when you aren't warming up. A player gets injured, you don't have that proper time to get warm, especially on a cool night like tonight. So that was a nice play by Freddie.
Absolutely. Header coming in. Oh, nice opportunity. Just missed the goal.
Yeah, Coach Abel was holding his breath on that one. That was a scary play.
Definitely. Got a goal kick. Probably about 50 yards. Just about. Ball way up in the air. Trying to look to settle it down as both teams. Schaumburg retains possession. Trying to push it up forward. Bison clear it to the midfield. It's Doyle.
Look at Bird hustling up the field there. And made the play, too.
Nice work.
That kid's a defender, and he plays like a midfielder.
That's great. Jesse pushing off to the left wing, looking for a cross. A little too
just
hard.
missed that pass, huh?
Yeah, a little too hard to Marino. But nonetheless, great idea.
Richard Segura into the game for the Bison.
Moving things around, too. Segura's telling.
Here's
Move
where
up to the forward.
here's where coaching is going to have an impact on the game. He's definitely changing his alignment. And it looks, well, it looks like he's still keeping 4 in the back. So I think he just put a player up top, an extra player at forward. Jesse with a nice move. Sempak had to made that save there. And I think that led to a Schaumburg corner again.
It did. Just let it roll out.
Slipcock on the save. Forward kick for the Saxons.
Omar Ali. Let it roll. Jesse will take it. It's a nice little pass to himself. Nice shot. Becomes a corner and another opportunity for the Saxons. Bison trying to clear. Saxons pushing it back in there. Shot on goal. Keeper grabs it. Bobbles it about.
Malacio wins those head balls so frequently in the back. You're really seeing a battle of back lines in tonight's game.
Yeah, you can see the tension there. There's a little push off there, no whistle.
Push off and a push back, and the push back got called. And Coach Marioscu is saying the same thing.
Entertaining to watch.
I don't think either coach has sat down tonight either.
No. Oh, off the back. Little ricochet.
Here comes Lopez again.
Yeah. Look at him move. He just kind of glides like a sailboat out there.
That's a good way to describe him. Like a sailboat. I think they're going to go over the top on Ralston. He's a pretty big boy. He's over 6 feet tall.
Double chest ball to control it. He's making a run. Little double chest give and go. Holding that line is the Saxons. Nice clear.
That's kind of what Schaumburg needed there, because the ball keeps getting pumped right back into their end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the way you're going to beat Schaumburg, by trying to go over the top, though. I think they, if Buffalo Grove is going to be successful, they got to keep the ball on the ground like that and go diagonal. I don't know what that call was.
Takes a shot from afar. And they're just nicking that crossbar over the goal. 12 minutes and counting here in the second half. Saxon's still leading 1-0. A lot of opportunities on goal for both teams. Oh, here comes the crowd again.
Cheering for the goalkeeper. I think they want a big kick here. See if Edgar can make him happy.
Go for a 70-yarder. Oh, 52. Jesse's gliding down on the field. Passes off to the right forward. Right wing. Gets stopped off by the Bison.
I'm saying play on that. From here it looked like a foul, but we're so far away from that, we don't have a good angle on that.
No, I think that was Segura and Bison. They're still bouncing around. Control and possession.
See them throwing 2 bodies at Lopez. They did like to double team him. Anyone that's, oh my goodness.
Right through the leg. A beautiful mag. He's running out a little gas there. He's 1 on 4.
It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
Schaumburg fans are going to be sad next year. We don't have Lopez on the field. He's a dynamic player. To be able to see him every day has been a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite a treat. Looking to push it up here. Marino, Nicholas, trying to save that to make that cross. Ends up the result is a goal kick.
That's one thing you can get from Nick Marino. He might be a freshman, but he hustles all the time. He will work for every ball, and that's just going to pay big dividends in his career.
Certainly. Ooh, that was a big kick. Lets him play on. That was a little peculiar. Yeah, that was a little rough. That was Edward Gomez getting kind of a shot.
I think he's going to need to, well, he might need to come off.
Yeah.
Schaumburg does have, it looks like Marino's warming up again defensively, so that's a good sign. But here comes Buffalo Grove with their counterattack. I just don't think they're going to be successful trying to go over the top against these tall defenders on Schaumburg. And Gomez is down, and then he does not stop the clock for this, and finally stops the clock. He's been on the field for a good 30 seconds at least.
Absolutely.
Looks like Noah Koskowitz is warming up for Schaumburg as their substitution that's going to come in for Gomez. And there's a player down for BG as well.
Yeah, two opposite ends of the field, two
Yeah,
totally different plays.
Can you tell who that is for Buffalo Grove? Is it one of their center backs, perhaps?
Waiting to get a number here. It's kind of hard. We've got the profile shot.
He's up on his feet, though.
Looking at number 8, maybe?
Yeah, 6 or 8. It's hard to see these numbers.
Alexis Alvarez?
Yeah. Looks like he's going to walk it off, though. And looks like Gomez is going to come out for a while for Schaumburg, and Koskowitz will come in.
Yeah.
And Gorgas Yelda's also in for Buffalo Grove.
Hector Herrera and Yelda is coming in for the Bison. Well, time's flying in this match.
Yeah, next thing you look up at the clock and there's 9:44 left, and that's the half is going fast.
Yes. All right. Play resumes. Throw-in for the Bison. It's Hans with the throw-in. Cleared by Schaumburg.
Yeah, Malaysia with a nice clear there.
Putting it back is Yelda for the Bison.
He's coming upfield pretty fast. Oh, what a play.
Nice save there.
If that ball gets through, I think he's in 1v1 versus the goalie. There's something called here. Handball, perhaps? Handball is called against Schaumburg.
Yeah, Ralston broke up an opportunity there for a one-on-one breakaway.
This is where they're dangerous. If there's a time to score for Buffalo Grove, this would be it. This is what they do best, and this is what they work on in practice every day. Let's see what they do.
Ryan
Oh, what a play. There's
Ryan
nobody there defending him.
Drum with the short kick.
And Freddie Areola makes a big play to keep that ball from getting crossed.
Alfaro kicks it off Schaumburg's back and comes up, results in a throw-in for him. Drum with the throw-in. Huge throw-in.
Yeah, the last
Header, it's
that's
gonna
going to be a corner kick.
Yeah.
Last 2 or 3 minutes, really, Buffalo Grove has had the better opportunities, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Schaumburg here. They're not going to go down without a fight, are they?
No, they're knocking on the door. Certainly knocking on the door.
And it looks like Ryan Drum's going to take this corner kick for them.
Nobody there for the short corner. It's definitely going to be a cross. Hans outside at the top of the box.
A little too far, though, I think, on the cross. We'll see what they do with the return ball. Oh, well, Edgar Avila came up with that, but that was dangerous.
Yeah, good keeper play.
And Coach Mary, I think Edgar Avila was thinking of going short there, and Coach Marioski was telling him to go long. You do not want to distribute the ball with, under 8 minutes left in the back of your own end.
Yeah, Herrera with the pushing it up for the Bison. We'll work on the offensive approach. Hans trying to cross it or actually push it up, but it's denied by the Saxons D. Marino fighting it against Yelda. Be a throw-in for.
Yelda's a tough defender. He's played well all night.
Yeah. A lot of these teams have some great players. Just see. Kick should be easy scoop for the keeper.
At this point, it's just a 1-goal difference here, and one real great shot on goal, and that's so far the only great opportunity for either team.
Oh, Jesse, no.
Alexis Flores, Ganson.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Puts it in the back.
What a goal by Alexis Flores.
That was a beautiful goal. Keeper didn't even, he's just frozen.
Yeah, he couldn't do anything with that. Alexis Flores just worked his way through 2 players there and had an open side net there and buried it.
Yeah.
That's a senior for you. Very composed senior. Knew what he wanted to do with the ball and calmly put it in the back of the net. That's a big goal for Schaumburg at this point in the game.
Oh, it's huge. It's probably the nail in the coffin, if you will. 6:35 left with another score for the Saxons, and it's 2-0. Just about 6 minutes, 37
As a matter of fact, the last Flores scored the one, and when they're 1-0 win on the 22nd, Flores scored a goal. The ball was crossed across the box, and he hit a line drive from about 20 yards out, back of the net. So he's made a difference in both games against Buffalo Grove this year.
Wow. He has their number, huh?
Seems like it. I think he knew exactly what he wanted to do on that play, and he executed it perfectly.
I do too. Good composure, mature, just dribbled, shot. Even the keeper couldn't do nothing about it. He just stood there. Throwing for shoe.
That's his 14th goal of the year, so he definitely knows what he's doing up there.
Certainly.
Now Abel's just going to make any change he can. He's probably going to put everybody up top. He has no choice at this point. Doesn't matter if you lose 3-0, whatever. You got to try to get a goal right here.
Certainly. I mean, you need a goal, and then you need an equalizer, and then you need another goal for the win. So it's, you know, at this moment, you're pushing just a tie, and then go into OT. And that's your motive. Since soccer, 5 minutes is really not a lot of time.
Oh, but here they come.
So now they're pushing up. They got 2-4.
And Schaumburg's going to push some players back, too. Here. They just have someone. Look, he's open, though, on the right side.
Certainly.
This is dangerous. Right across the box.
Alvarez,
this could be something.
Alvarez with a nice cross.
And ball is cleared out. But it's going to come right back in because they're pushing bodies forward right now.
Neiman with the throw-in for the Bison. Bison showing more offensive players out there, pushing the line.
That's a mistake there, but luckily Andrew Bird was there to kind of clean things up.
Ooh, he had that right on line, man. Alvarez had a nice shot, but the defender blocked that.
Andrew Bird has been on the spot all game. He just seems to always get his foot in the way of every cross, every opportunity.
Oh, that one could have been a game goal-changing save.
Look at this throw again. Here comes a shot.
Oh, right through the uprights. Good for a field goal.
Yeah, I know Herrera wasn't happy with that because he had a pretty good opportunity there, but he was pretty far out as well.
Yeah, and that was a bouncing ball, man. So, you know, it's kind of hard to control that as a one-touch shot.
Yeah. You see Edgar, he's pretty composed here as a goalie. He's taking as much time as he can to set this ball up. I'm sure the ref's going to give him a signal here to push it a little bit, or he's going to give the ball back to Buffalo Grove, but he got it released.
Yeah, it was nice. He took his time, but, you know, it wasn't wasteful time.
And you see Schaumburg making a substitution here, too. I'm guessing this is to run a little bit of time. I don't think Omar Ali has been in the game much, so it's a nice moment for some of the younger players to get an opportunity to be in a big game like this. I think Coach Mariascu's, you know, giving some of his other players a chance to get out there on the pitch and be part of this experience.
Yeah, and that's a great thing because, you know, it gets the butterflies out. They could actually say they participated versus sitting down, and the whole time they're just sitting there watching this game. They're eager to get in. Let them get in.
And you know they're going to get opportunities in the playoffs, so you got to get them some experience in big games like this.
Yeah, certainly. Experience is key, really, with anything in life, kids.
I'm guessing he's going to step on this ball, and he's not going to pick it up. He's going to force Buffalo Grove to come get it.
Great guess, Greg.
I know Edgar pretty well.
Little bouncing ball, looking to settle it down. Schaumburg's looking to push it forward. Create another attacking situation. Jesse with some fancy footwork, making it happen. He has an opportunity to shoot.
See what happens.
Oh. Thought he was going to take a shot. He passed off to his teammate.
He's a very unselfish player.
Very good. Segura coming up on the Bison. Looking for a nice cross.
And they're just going to boom it out. That's all they need to do at this point in the game. You know, under 2 minutes to play. It's not looking real good for Buffalo Grove. Schaumburg looks like they're going to make another substitution in Danny Artman, give him an opportunity. But this is a dangerous opportunity here.
Ooh, little.
And that could have been interpreted as a playback to the keeper. The ball did leave his foot straight to his keeper, which would have been an indirect free kick at that point. But no call made.
Schaumburg's hanging back more on the defensive end, which is smart. It's coming up to just about a minute left in this match. 2-0. Schaumburg leads.
Triple teamed right there in the middle. And you'll see Jason Shue just keeps working no matter what the score is, what time is left on the clock. His engine will keep moving.
Officially at 1 minute and counting.
Offsides. Abel's not happy with that call. He's jumping up and down.
Couldn't make out what they were chanting over there.
I don't know if we wanted to make that out.
Okay, good. Nice kick, opportunity here. Gets off his foot a little too hard.
You're going to start hearing these fans cheering louder and louder as some of the Buffalo Grove fans are on their way out. But Schaumburg fans are going to stick around for this celebration.
Oh, certainly.
It's been 20 years. 20 years since Schaumburg's won this, so it's an exciting moment for Coach Mariosky and Coach Stevens here to be able to celebrate this with former head coach Joe Gary up in the stands. It's a special night for Schaumburg. It's been a long time.
It's great. It's great to be a part of history, and that's it. That's the final whistle, folks. Schaumburg will win this match 2-0, and here they go. They are running over to the...
They're going to the student section.
Yeah.
Let them show them they appreciate their support tonight.
And there they go. They got a little leap going here. They get the Schaumburg.
Just the Lambeau leap happened at Schaumburg High School.
There you go. There you go. And you know what? They can't get cards for this one now.
No, I think that's okay.
That's good to see these boys celebrate over a good victory like that. That's 20 years, huh?
20 years. And the last time they won, Coach Mariosky was actually playing in this game. So that's how long it's been. Now he's the head coach, and he got the win for the game. What an exciting moment for Coach M.
Well, congratulations to Coach M for that. That's just wonderful. Glad to be a part of it. Yeah, it was an excellent match. I mean, both these teams have true talent. It was a well matched up game, like you said earlier, and it was just... it was entertaining. It was the fastest soccer match I've actually witnessed. So.
And I think you're going to see both of these teams do well in their playoff run. They're both well-disciplined, well-coached, have great talent, and they could both go far. They could make a splash in the postseason.
Oh, that's just great. Well, congratulations to both of these clubs. And
ladies and gentlemen, in just a minute, we will have our trophy presentation.
We will have a trophy presentation in just a minute. So I'm sure we'll be staying tuned to show you that. And here comes the team.
And Schaumburg's enjoying the moment right now. But, you know, Buffalo Grove has nothing to hang their heads about. They played a great match. You know, 2 goals is a nice win, but Buffalo Grove played with their hearts tonight.
They certainly did. They got nothing to be ashamed of. They're a great soccer club. Yeah, 20 years in the making. This is pretty cool. Here comes the trophies out to the center, the plaques.
The athletic director, Marty Manning, coming out with the plaques here to commemorate the winners of the MSL championship game here tonight.
Mr. Tim Little and athletic director, Mr. Marty Manning, will present the trophies to both the East representative and West. Will a member of Hersey please approach the 45-yard line? Excuse me, Buffalo Grove. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for our East Division champions, Buffalo Grove High School.
Buffalo Grove High School is the East Championship.
And they should be proud of that.
Yeah.
In this conference, to be able to win the East Division and have the record of 10-1 going into this game is quite an honor.
Championship trophy to your Schaumburg Saxons.
What a special moment for Coach M and his guys. It's been a long time since they've been able to raise that trophy and raise it at Schaumburg High School.
Yeah, it's giving me the chills just to watch it. Very excited for this team here. Oh, here come the they're now they broke through.
They broke through security and
I love it. Look at it. It's just Man, it's like my dogs running to the park once you unleash them. They're just coming. They just get so excited.
What a great moment.
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's great to be part of, you know. Really glad to see it. You could obviously see that in the students.
This kind of excitement at a soccer game too, you know. Soccer doesn't get as enough recognition as it probably should sometimes, but we really brought the fans out tonight, and I think they appreciate the effort from the boys on the field.
Yeah, excellent job by the Schaumburg High School Association, getting the fans involved and coming up with their little marketing initiatives. It's very smart, tactful. Turned out well. It was a great turnout.
And I think everything turned out the way Schaumburg wanted to, and I think it was a great experience for Buffalo Grove. This will give them some good things to work on going into the postseason. Now, from this point on, it's you win and you keep playing. If you lose, you go home. Regionals start next week. So.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's been a great, entertaining broadcast, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know you probably we're going to be interested to see what our next football game is or our next matchup, so stay tuned for that. And for myself, Rick Signorella, and
thanks, Rick, for letting me be part of this tonight. I really enjoyed being able to broadcast with you, and I hope the viewers enjoy the broadcast. And this is Greg signing off.
Wonderful. Thank you, Craig.